Tonight in Nevada, the Republicans will decide who their pick is for president in a caucus. Donald Trump is presumed to win that. But I want to take a minute to look at Hillary and Bernie and this issue of superdelegates. You're going to learn something tonight. Don't go away. I'm Randall Terry. This is Voice of Resistance.
Those who forsake the law praise the wicked. Those who uphold the law resist them. Welcome to the Voice of Resistance. Here's your host, Randall Terry.
The fix is in. There are times that people know the outcome of a thing long before it happens because they populated the room with the vote. For example, years ago, George Bush the Younger won the straw poll in Iowa, okay? This goes way back, because he bussed in people from Texas. That was Karl Rove's genius. Let's just bring people up from Texas, dominate the Iowa straw poll, and then suddenly George W., governor of Texas, gets all of this press. Oh my goodness, George W. Bush has won the straw poll. He's got the momentum, and he went on to become president. The fix was in. So the fix could be in the Hillary-Bernie Sanders race because of something called super delegates. Now, this fancy chart that you're going to see is compliments of the New York Times, if my memory is correct. There are 712 super delegates. Who are these super delegates? All right. Every sitting Democratic governor, every sitting Democrat governor is a superdelegate. Every sitting Democrat senator is a superdelegate. Every sitting U.S. House member that's a Democrat is a superdelegate. Now, delegates are what you need at a convention to win the nomination of the party. So, I'm going to go over all these terms right now. For those of you who want to learn how to teach others, follow along. And those of you who this is actually news to you, I hope that you enjoy it. To win the Democrat nomination, you get together in a city. This year it's going to be Philadelphia. And you have delegates. These are people that, for example, when the Democrat primary was in New Hampshire, Bernie Sanders left with, I believe, 15 delegates, and Hillary left with, I think, 20 or 21. Forgive me, I'm going from memory. So when they get to Philadelphia, those people say, Bernie's people say, we're for Bernie Sanders. Hillary's people say, we're for Hillary. And they take a vote of the delegates inside of the convention. The first person to hit 2,383 votes gets to be the Democrat pick to run for president. That's their nominee. We nominate Hillary Clinton for president. She got 2,383 delegate votes in the convention. So the primary and the caucuses are in place to basically elect delegates to go to the conventions, both the Republican convention and the Democrat convention, and those delegates will then vote to nominate somebody for president. And they are obligated to vote for the person who won those delegates in the primary process. They don't have the choice to say, well, I know that Bernie won me, but I want to vote for Hillary. Or I know that Hillary won me, but I'm going to go vote for Bernie. Or I'm going to vote for Joe Biden. No, they can't do that on the first ballot. The first time they vote in the convention, they're required to go with who gave them. Aha! Enter superdelegates. Superdelegates, 712 of them. The Democrats have these superdelegates. 712 Democrat Party establishment hacks, almost all of them. They get to vote for whoever they want. Doesn't matter what the voters of the various states said. Doesn't matter. They can vote for whoever they want. So over 700 people are free to do what they want. As of right now, as of today, Hillary has about 500 delegates. Bernie Sanders has 70. How can that even be? There's barely been any primaries. Because of the superdelegates. because of the people who said, I'm voting for Hillary. So the superdelegates are made up of sitting congressmen, House members, Senate members, governors. Ooh, but here's a big one. Over 400 are members of the DNC, Democrat National Committee. These are true party hacks. These are true insiders, okay? This is the machine that is committed to seeing Hillary become president. The first woman president, Bill's wife. We owe her. We're going to do this. 712 of them. That's almost 1/3 of what Hillary needs to win in the convention. What that means is Hillary, well, for example, in New Hampshire, Bernie Sanders cleaned her clock, throttled her, and yet she left the state with more delegates because the superdelegates that are from New Hampshire said, I'll vote for Hillary in the convention. So, oh, by the way, there's also a little elite club, about 20, 21 superdelegates who are big shots and don't hold office. Walter Mondale, former vice president under Jimmy Carter, ran for president. He's a superdelegate. Let me give you a couple more names because they're kind of comical. Al Gore, he's a superdelegate. Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Christopher Dodd. These are people who are all superdelegates. George Mitchell, you remember him? Now he works for Disney. Howard Dean, the swinging bat presidential candidate, he's a superdelegate. So the superdelegates in the Democrat Party are there to, at least in part, ensure that the candidate that the machine wants has a whole bunch of votes in the hip pocket. And that's why Hillary could blow Sanders out of the water on Super Tuesday. Because if she wins on Super Tuesday in the South, which she's probably going to do because of the heavy African American population, Bernie Sanders might win Minnesota. He might win Massachusetts. These are northern, more liberal states. If she wins big in the South, and then all the superdelegates from the area say, we're in for Hillary, we're in for Hillary, she could be so close to the magic number of 2383 that really what Bernie Sanders does for the rest of this election cycle could become irrelevant. The fix is in, people. The fix is in. How would you like your name or the name of somebody that you love to be listed as a producer of our upcoming series, What Would Mohammed Do? If you are in a position to give a $1,000 gift, we have to buy some computer gear and some 4K monitors that cost about $12,000. One computer and 2 monitors, $12,000, because they're broadcast quality. This is not a Hewlett-Packard laptop, okay? If you can be one of those 12 people who give $1,000 or more, we will list you as a producer in the series, What Would Mohammed Do? Or if you want to do it in memory of a loved one, we will do that as well. Please, go to the GoFundMe site you see, watch the pilot, and if you say, I want to be a part of that, give a $1,000 gift, and we will put you or the person you choose as a producer of this TV series. I thank you in advance. God bless you.